And welcome everybody, Xandrate here, bringing you another Balloon Tower Defense 5. This time, we are playing well, I have to replay it again, the easy map on intermediate, just because, for some bloody reason, the video just decided to break. So now I have to do it again. I have a few hundred monies. And with all these, I'm thinking either to max up the tribal turtle. I have 10, 11, so that means 22. So I would need about 64, I guess. Yeah. So at this point, I'm thinking of buying all the turtles that I actually can with the money. So yeah, why not? And this is going horribly slow. Like something's up, something's weird with my PC. But I'm not really gonna bother too much. I have 19 turtles, tribal turtles. Ain't that amazing? So, without further ado, let's start this again. Like I was saying in the other recording that you don't really... Oh, by the way, wait. Yeah, boy, the music. Bongo drums. I need to lower this a bit. The volume. Nice. So yeah, like I was saying the other time I played, apparently I was talking to myself like a jackass. You don't really need to do too much at this point with the monkeys, because having the wizard, starting with the wizard and being on easy, it's just really too simple to play it. These three maps, the three maps that you're gonna see on my channel, are actually amazing, and the design is simple, not too complicated, but at the same time very well done, because you have in every corner, like here, it's an amazing strategy plan. Like for me, for example, I am using now the 4x4 method, like I normally do, like the wizards and the cannons, which you'll see in a few moments. I'm gonna use the wizards, 4 wizards and 4 cannons. And the red one's gonna escape. Yeah, I knew it. I called it. No, but seriously, my strategy is to... Oh, by the way, yeah, I messed up right there. I need to get this, because that's gonna pop. That's gonna blow up and gonna explode more balloons. I need to get the lightning bolt. I totally forgot about that. I was so focused on explaining things that I forgot about lightning bolt. So at this point, we need the lightning bolt from starters, just to be a early settle, so that we can focus then on upgrading and bettering the strategy. Because if you have the lightning bolt from the start on easy, then you pretty much have no problems. And having the monkey sense, so that monkeys can see the camo balloons as well, then yeah, why not? And apparently something's going to pass. Maybe... No. Nice. Now we are going to save up money for the lightning bolt, just because we can at this point. As you can see, he's taking care of the balloons very nicely, so they're not coming anywhere near, more or less. At this point, I'm thinking either to upgrade this guy as well, just to have the fireball, because it explodes. I'm not really sure, to be honest. With this guy, it's enough, and it's just 1,065 bucks. Wait. That was a fly. So I'm not sure if either to upgrade him or just let him be. Yeah, I think I'm gonna let him be. for now. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait till I upgrade. We had to collect some grapes today. It was interesting from the backyard, of course. I'm not like any other Romanian that comes to another country just to work in the field. I'm special. No, but seriously, I had to collect some grapes today from our backyard. We have, well, not we, but yeah, there are grapes here as well. And unfortunately, a lot of a lot of birds. Fuck, I can't talk. A lot of birds ate quite most of them, so yeah, we ended up with pretty much not enough to be able to see if we can sell them or do something with them. But at least we got grapes, so we can eat them. We're thinking of making wine. Like, I remember in Romania, my grandpa used to make a lot of wine. My grandparents from my mother's side had a big house and a big front yard and backyard. And the most amazing thing about my grandparents is that they split everything. Like, it doesn't matter who brought in home like more money or whatever. They would always share and split everything. That was amazing about my grandparents. Like the house, for example, was split in two. It doesn't matter who did the most, the what. It was always split in two, and the cleaning was split in two. Like, my grandpa would always help grandma. Grandma was always in charge of cleaning and doing stuff like that. But grandpa would always help. And something happened. I don't know what. Yeah, I heard the noise. Ding. Yeah. So grandpa would always help grandma and everything, and the backyard was always grandma's, and the front yard was always grandpa's, because the garage was always with either one or two cars, or yeah, back then you could actually own two cars in Romania. Like, it was ballin', it was boss. My grandpa was always a boss. So grandpa would always take care of the front yard with the grapes, and it was almost like a plantation, but instead of having it on the near your like waist high, the grapes, grandpa will always have them like on the, I don't know how to say it. It was like, it was on the, like, shit. You'd have, starting from the house, not, it was below the roof, below the rooftop. There was wire, like in squares shaped, like not in square shaped, like in a grill. Not in grill. In God dang it. If you know what I'm talking about, leave it in the comments below, please, because I'm seriously having trouble here. It was like a net. So wire, like metal wiring, the thin kind, like in net shaped, all over the front yard, from our house to the fence and to the other side of the yard. It was all over it, like it would cover the entire front yard, and it was full of grapes. Grandma and Grandpa planted them, and they actually planted only 4 plants of grapes, and from those 4 little plants, it grew so enormous. Like, Grandpa took so good care of it that the plants grew so enormous that they actually covered all of the front yard. And so that you can have an idea, if you would put, okay, let's take Hummers for example, okay, the Hummer, the big ass driving vehicle. Like, you could actually take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 6 Hummers and nicely place them in the yard, and you will still have space to move with the Hummers through the yard. like you would still have space to move. That's how big the front yard was. So imagine how the plants grew, how the grape vines grew. It was just amazing. Grandpa would have so much fun in the yard, in the front yard, and he was making wine. He was fixing cars. He was fixing the front yard, depending on what things would happen. Like a normal house, you would take care of your home, right? You would take care of every little thing, like gardening in front. Grandpa had a lot of flowers and a special tree that has fruit that I have no idea how to call them. But I'm gonna leave a comment in the video right now, because I'm gonna look for it and I'm gonna place, and then maybe a picture as well. Maybe, I'm not sure, but see now. And that was my favorite tree. I would always climb up, like day in day out. Always climb up it and eat the fruits, because those are amazing, sweet as hell, and just super tasty. And the thing is, back then, Grandpa had to use a manual squisher. Like, how, I have no idea how the machine is called, but it was basically like a press, basically like a press. And you would collect the strawberries. God dang it! You would collect the grapes, place them in the tank, and then you would have to turn like a key, you know, so that it would come down over the grapes and start squishing them and squishing them. And I used to love to do that. Like, that was amazing. I would love to do. I was always happy to help Grandpa with that, because I know I would always be in charge to be the one in charge to see if the grape juice comes out okay. So I would always get a bit tipsy. I was 4 years old. What do you expect? I got tipsy out of everything. Oh God. Yeah, Romanians are drunk from childhood. We are born drunks. God dang it. So yeah, that's part of my childhood, to be honest. But the thing was, Grandpa had a really good recipe, like an old recipe he knew, and I think he perfected it, to make wine. And back in the day, like almost all of the village would come to buy wine from him. And we didn't even have to buy grapes and buy nothing, because he would always have enough grapes to make enough wine to last him for about, I don't know how much, 6 to 7 months, between the selling and well, we would use it Grandma would use it in cooking as well, of course. But 6 to 7 months, we would always have wine. Like, always had wine. It was just amazing. And Grandma would be in charge was in charge of the backyard. And literally, she would have a marketplace. Like, the backyard was simply a marketplace. Like, she would have so many different types of vegetables, fruits, starting from apples, apple quins, like just anything. I'm not even sure how to explain it. But okay, so from the basic things: garlic, lettuce, onion, potatoes, corn, peas, tomatoes, just simply everything. And I'm literally not exaggerating anything, because we never, like, Grandma never had to buy anything from a grocery store. She would always go and say hi to the person in the store, because that was a village. Like, everybody knew you. Everybody knew everything that you did. Like, there was no freaking privilege. So as you can imagine, everything you would do would instantly be known by everybody. So even if you farted, the next day, like, all the village would know about it. It was incredible. It was too spooky, to be honest. So actually, this village from Romania is even harsher than America itself, because America is always about the image and stuff. Well, you know what? Romania is harder. So, yeah. And no joke, grandma, since I think I mentioned this in a other video, grandma was worked for 40 years as a personal doctor's assistant. So of course, in the village, grandma was always the person to go if you needed an injection or something for the doctor or something to buy medicine, whatever. She was the person to go to because she still worked as a as assistant for that district. And the thing is, grandma and grandpa would always have like the right stuff for everybody. So a person will come like to grandma, yeah, I need a few lettuce, some potatoes, some tomatoes, and stuff like that. Like grandma will always have everything you needed, and grandpa would come right up. And this always happens to the male people in Romania. Like you will never see women drinking, but on the other hand, you will never see women uh, sober in the home. So yeah, that's actually, so the men would always be the drunks, always be the ones that actually buy the liquor and the wine and the beer and everything. But then when you go to their home, you see all the women tipsy. So the men are always the drunks and everything in public, but when you're at the home, oh god, that like the tables turn so awfully. Like it's amazing. And I remember we tried to make some wine as well, but it was no. Like no, I think even though Grandpa shared with us some trade secrets, like the amount of time you need to actually do the steps in, it wasn't the same. Like we never really got into it to make it like that good. And that was my little story. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed my little story as well in the gameplay. Tune in next time when I'll be continuing with my arch enemy, and I'll show you in a few. But this is my arch enemy, and this is why I'm collecting so many. Oh yeah, I still need to do the export one. That's why I'm doing so many videos right now. Oh no, that's why I'm collecting so much money, because I really want to finish this piece of shit on advanced and on the reverse one, because the downstream one, this piece of shit map, it's amazing, but it's pissing me off like hell. So at this point, that's why I'm collecting so much money, because I really want to get this done right away. So yeah, tune in next time, y'all. Bye. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, favorite, share it, whatever you want. It really helps me out. To your right, you have the last episode, so you can easily watch it again and again and again. To your left, you have all playlists where you can find all of my creations. Thank you very much, and please enjoy. Come again and enjoy. Come again and enjoy.